Look at that, LS. Ooh. I was hey, I do a YouTube channel, All Things Buick.
Sure.
Can I feature you?
Yeah, what do you want to know?
All right, hold on.
I'll take it from you to throw the garbage. You know, for the record, we're going to be racing at Road America Friday and Saturday this week.
Where's Road America at?
An hour and 15 minutes north of here.
Okay.
It's the largest track in the U.S.
Oh, really?
It is one of the most iconic tracks in the country. It's the fastest track in the country.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So how, man, what you got in here?
So this is a GM Performance LS3, aluminum block, aluminum heads. And a Tremix 6-speed. So this was a 350 4-barrel with a 3-speed on the column car and a bench seat to start with.
Right.
It's got a couple upgrades.
Quite a few.
I like all the suspension. So it's got Ride Tech, dual adjustable coilovers all the way around, and big Willwood brakes. It's all modern.
Customized the center console and everything.
I had to, because I cut a big hole for the 6-speed, so I had to, and it now has a cup holder. Like the most important thing in a car.
Oh yeah.
Imagine having a car without a cup holder.
Man.
Horrible.
What year?
71.
71.
And I'm in the process. I'll finish up before Friday, before Road America. So finishing out the trunk. This is still, we'll get all reupholstered, look like this. Pattern will extend across, and I have to finish this up.
All right, so what's your name? I don't know if I got it.
Paul.
Paul, I'm Rob. All right.
Rob, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, this is nice, man. How fast you done had her up to?
I don't know. The speedometer doesn't go that fast. It's pretty fast. We'll call it scary fast.
Well, take me back up here to this engine. Who put this? You did this or what?
So,
oh yeah.
GM Performance. You can buy a crate motor. So the stock LS3 is 430 horsepower. They put that in Camaros, in Corvettes for years. This is the upgraded version with a hotter cam. It's 495 is what it's rated at, and it actually dynoed just a little over 500. But
wow.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got some basic skills and some basic tools, you can make it happen. Write a couple of big checks. a big bag of money doesn't hurt.
I know it. It's just it's put in there. It's put in there. Nice too.
Yeah.
So with the motor mounts, because I've been researching this a little bit. So the motor mounts that do they sell them somewhere? You have to have
that's
them.
Out of a 2010 Camaro is what fits, because that's what they put this block in. That's what fits in a GM A-body, a 68 to 72 Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, right? Even the Chevelles and stuff.
Okay.
What is different is the whole front of this engine is different from the GM Performance. All that stuff came off because it's really wide.
Right.
So Holley makes this whole front unit. It's really narrow and condensed, and it fits a lot better. And even like the oil pan, I had to change out the oil pan for the cross member and
stuff. Right. So,
yeah, because other than that, I mean, it's.
So they do sell mods for putting them in the A-body cars.
For everything. Even like the headers, the hooker headers that I've got, and the whole hooker Blackheart exhaust is all built specifically for a 68 to 72 A-body.
Okay.
So they've there's people smarter than us that have figured all of this out already, that's for sure.
All right.
So you got to figure it out a little bit yourself, but there's people who can help you, and nowadays you can kind of buy, the things that a couple decades ago guys had to mill up in their garage, and you had to know a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who could make you something.
Yeah, no.
Nowadays you can kind of
get everything now.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your time.
You too, man.
I appreciate it. It's nice.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Nice.
Have a great weekend.
You gonna ever paint it, or you just gonna leave it like the way it is?
I've told people, I've told my wife, I'll have to paint it someday. Like somebody's gonna hit me in a Pick and Save parking lot or at a race, I'm gonna put it into a wall somewhere, and then I'll have to repaint it. But until then,
It's pretty solid, yeah.
it's all original, and it's 1971 ugly, man. It's orange and brown. If that doesn't scream 71 ugly,
Man,
I
I'm
don't know
hoping
what
I'm
does.
around when you started up to leave. I wanna.
I will do that.
I wanna
This
catch it.
car was purchased brand new. See where that tower is? That cell tower?
Yeah, yeah.
See that big tree right next to it? There
Right.
used to be a Buick dealer right there. Salentine's
really?
Buick was right there.
Yeah, I remember
That's
the
where
commercials.
This
Yeah.
car was purchased brand new at Salentine's in
Ah,
71.
okay,
And then
okay.
in 73, my uncle drove it to California and never came home. He still lives out there.
That's why the body
So
looks
it
so,
was his
good.
daily
Yeah.
driver. It's got 227,000 miles on it right now.
Wow.
But everything that needed to be replaced has all been upgraded to
been upgraded.
modern high performance stuff. So
Okay.
perfect donor car.
Anything to the front end you put on?
Oh, all of it. Yeah, I don't know that you can't really see underneath,
Right,
but
right.
it's a huge 1.25" sway bar, all the ride tech stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
The suspension's pretty awesome. I mean, it handles like a new Camaro, you know, a
Right.
new Mustang.
Man,
And
beautiful.
it looks 71 ugly. You gotta love that.
All right. Thanks a lot, sir.
Oh, you're very welcome.
All right.